Lovely and welcome to Forever Rugby on Forever Sport. And some breaking news. The All Blacks have announced their team for Friday's clash against the Springboks, and it is a very good side. Going basically full strength are the All Blacks, and it's set to be an absolute cracker. The Qatar Airlines Cup is what it is being called. It's taking place at Twickenham on Friday evening, which is a bit of a strange time to have rugby on neutral ground. But the England versus Fiji match the next day has necessitated that it will be on a Friday night. And I think it's going to be a very good clash. It's interesting that both sides have gone pretty strong, so they have rotated the back line. But the All Blacks, I don't think can get much stronger, really. So it should be an absolutely brilliant clash and be the perfect sort of game to gauge exactly where each side are in terms of form, in terms of individual form, in terms of playing patterns. And maybe there's a certain amount of, who blinks first with regards to showing their full hand. A lot of people talk about the fact that you always have to try and hold things back going into the World Cup, and there might be some of that this weekend. But at the end of the day, it is still two very strong sides going head to head on Friday night, and as a result, hopefully the game should be absolutely epic. Because despite it being a warm-up game, it's still the biggest rivalry for me in the world. And I don't think an All Black South Africa game is ever going to be played at a lower intensity than 100%. So before we look at the side, please do smash the like on the video. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. And this is what Ian Foster has named. Sam Cane will captain the side. In the front row, Ethan de Groot, Dane Coles, Till Lomax will pack down. They'll have the job of trying to deal with the likes of Francois Herbert, Stephen Kitsov, and Malcolm Marx. In the second row, Sam Whitelock next to, for me, one of the form players in World Rugby right now, and Scott Barrett. Making up a very good lock combination. Luke Jacobson, Sam Cane, and RDCV are the news cheers. A very strong pack from New Zealand. I don't actually think they get stronger. Brody Vitalik is currently injured, so maybe he might come into the starting lineup. But to be honest, with the form that Scott Barrett is showing and Sam Whitelock, we all know what he's all about. So for me, it's about who partners Scott Barrett really going into the World Cup. Aaron Smith will partner Richie Mwanga. That is the half-back pairing that did the damage against the Boks, or pretty much it is the backline base that did the damage against the Boks last time. So you've got Marx there and Will Jordan as your two wings. In the centres, Geordie Barrett, Rico Awani will be looking to give Kanan Moody a hard time at outside centre. Bowden Barrett will start at full back. Off the bench, it will be Samasani Takawao, Tamati Williams, Fletcher Newell. Then Josh Law, Tupo Vai, Dos Babali in a 6-2 split. Cam Roygard, Anton Leonard-Brown, the two backline players. Very excited to see Anton Leonard-Brown get a go. He's one of my favorite players when he's playing well, and I think that he, could really actually push for a potential starting berth in the centres had it not been for the insane form that Geordie Barrett is currently showing. So a couple of interesting battles there and sort of matchups across the sides, and hopefully I suppose what both sides both teams are hoping for is that the opposition gives them a really stern challenge that can really sort of push their boundaries and make sure they know exactly where they are going into the World Cup. And I do think that this New Zealand side is a side that will do exactly that. I think that from a box side, we will definitely get one of the best teams in the world pitching up on Friday, and that's what we want going into the World Cup. You want to be tested. You want to make sure that you are really sort of basically, it's an interesting one because you want to know where you are with regards to your performance and the level of team you're playing, but at the same time, you also as some teams do, you don't want to give away everything. You don't want to be having to unload absolutely everything to try and win this type of game, but at the same time, you can't hold back so much that you don't get to practice it. So it's kind of that fine line, isn't it, of really deciding and really sort of getting to a situation where you find the balance between trying your patterns and getting things right, and at the same time not sort of overplaying yourself, for a victory in a warm-up game, which, as I said, there's no small test matches, and this rivalry is such importance that it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a big game anyway. But you don't want to compromise your World Cup based on the World Cup game, which I don't think will be the case. But I think the good news is that what is set to be a sellout crowd at Twickenham will get a spectacle. It is a bit of a commercial thing, obviously, having some neutral ground stuff. So there's no doubt there's always going to be that commercial aspect to it, which will hopefully be a boost to both unions. Be a boost to both unions, and it'll be good for the crowd. So I think it's two teams that are well set up for a really good encounter. What do you think? Can the Boks beat this team? Is this going to be New Zealand getting the double over the Boks going to the World Cup? Let me know in the comments below. Smash the like on the video. Subscribe to the channel as well. And we'll see you guys on Friday for the watch along. We'll have an official preview out tomorrow where we look at both sides and some of the matchups. But yeah, this is what New Zealand have named. And I, for one, am very, very excited for what I'm going to see on Friday.